Thank you very much, Sylvia. Up next is Silver Threads.
Not sure.
Who is here from Silver Threads?
Thank you.
Welcome. Please introduce yourself to us and the audience.
Good evening. I'm Tracy Ryan, Executive Director of Silver Threads Service. I'm here to explain our work of our organization and what we are doing in the community. Silver Threads is a charitable, not-for-profit society that has been serving the community since 1956 for 68 years. With our longevity, we are cognizant that as an organization, we must grow and develop to stay relevant in a diverse demographic. One of the shifts that we have made recently is in our mission. We've moved away from using the term seniors and are now using the term individuals 55 plus to describe our clientele. There we go. Our history in Victoria: on September 4th, 1965, the city and Silver Threads opened a 14,000 square foot facility in Centennial Square that we operated for 38 years. We were the first organization of the city's decentralized model of service delivery. For the past 2 decades, we have been in temporary locations, and our current issue regarding the shortfall of funding for our facility has already been shared with members of council. Our current operations, in addition to the Victoria Centre, we operate the Saanich Centre in partnership with the District of Saanich, and we've operated that centre for 55 years. For Silver Threads, the two-centre model provides economy of scale and is cost-effective for a charitable organization. For our participants, it allows a wide range and scope of affordable services. Silver Threads operates under a volunteer board of directors that follows a governance model. A governance model provides professional leadership, has the ability to focus externally, and ensures strong financial and governance policies. They determine and monitor the strategic plan. Our individual board members provide expertise in accounting, human resources, and charitable work. Okay, I'm going to get this right by the end. I want to be clear that Silver Threads is a financially viable and healthy organization. The issue that we are trying to resolve is the financial shortfall in our funding from the city to cover our property taxes and operating costs related to our facility lease. We are asking that as a partner organization in the city's decentralized model, that we receive the same funding consideration as the other partners who are in city-owned facilities. Small charities like ours require diversified funding revenue to be financially viable, and we have that. Our membership and program fees can only make up between 25% to 35% of our revenue. Currently, 34% of our revenue comes from our membership program fees. The other 66% comes from other sources and includes island health contracts, donor campaigns, planned giving, grants, foundations, service clubs, gaming, in addition to municipal government funding. A diversified funding base, along with our economy of scale, allows us to invest in staff and infrastructure for the organization. We are volunteer supported. Currently, we have 70 volunteers. In addition to the board, volunteers fulfill roles in program leadership, support, and social service programs, including our food security programs. We value this support. We employ 6 full-time and 2 part-time employees. Our salaries are competitive in the sector, and we are able to provide health, dental, and retirement benefits that have been very appealing when we've had to recruit new staff. It is important to understand the foundation and infrastructure of Silver Threads. This is the framework that supports our programs and services. I have circulated our winter program guide, and I hope that you will take a moment at some point to see the scope of our services. Your first experience when you come into Silver Threads, whether it's in person or by phone, the first point of contact will be with a staff person, and this is deliberate. This is to provide good customer service and professional support. If someone is wanting to take a program or is dealing with a more serious issue, it is staff that responds and guides the process. In addition, membership or money is not required to participate at Silver Threads. There are 8 different support programs, including food security, mentoring, reassurance calls, that are provided at no cost. And since staff are the first point of contact, we can efficiently provide intake to make it accessible and reduce barriers. As part of our goal to stay relevant, we have introduced online registration to ensure that we are presenting a modernized option. It is a myth that all people over a certain age do not use technology. People come for the support or because of an interest, and they return because they connect with others. This is the most efficient way to reduce isolation in older populations. As we prepare for the future, we know that people age 65 plus are the fastest growing demographic in BC. Silver Threads Service is an inclusive service provider serving members and non-members alike. The needs of adults of the community who are 55 to 90 is vast and varied. The myth of who older adults are is often negative and stereotypical. So let me tell you about the people that we serve. They are active and healthy, or failing and experiencing illness, and everything in between. They are financially secure or financially strapped. They may have family support or none at all. They may have had a career, they may still be working, or they may have never worked outside of the home. They may have mobility issues. They may drive, walk, take the bus, use HandyDart, or cycle to get around. What they all have in common is that they are living independently in the community. They want autonomy, a place to belong, to learn, to stay healthy, and make connections. Silver Threads would like to continue to serve with the support from the City of Victoria. In closing, here's a few messages from our folks. If I can start.
I think that Silver Threads has actually saved my life because I moved from Vancouver and I didn't have any friends for about 2 years until a friend of mine suggested Silver Threads. I'd walked by the building many times and didn't really know what it was or didn't think that it would be something that I could use. And so when I finally came, first thing that happened was I made friends.
I enjoy many things about Silver Threads. I'm considered totally blind and I have some mobility problems. And but without the connections to Silver Thread and the community feeling, it enables me, with all the resources and activities, it enables me to still live at home and thrive.
I started at Silver Threads after I got a terrible diagnosis of breast cancer. And I was looking for a place where I could fit in and not stand out, not have to more or less feel sorry for myself. Because people here engage you, they include you in all atmospheres. There's so much you could do here that didn't tax my health. I was lucky enough to find Silver Threads through Crystal Pool. One of the exercise ladies who specialized in elderly and people with disabilities, recommended it here because you could come and exercise, which I do 3 times a week. You can play cards, which I have played. I've played euchre. I come to the music bingo. And every activity has a different healing process for you. It's either through the mind and the music, through the cards and the memory, or through the exercise that keep your whole body fit.
Well, I'm most grateful to City Council that they would make this opportunity available. So they're to be commended. Bravo!
Thank you for the opportunity.